PTSD Penguin, when we're serious about prepping. Seriously fun, that is. Today we're going to prep for the end of the world. But keep it light, because who wants the zombies to be a downer, right? Now, I've got a can of manwich, and I've got a can of chili. Mine has no beans, but pretend it has beans to it. Okay? First up, there's food. Now, if you've seen any good disaster movies, you know canned beans are essential. Beans are like the cockroach of food. They last forever. But beware, you'll be eating them for breakfast and lunch and dinner. Oh my. You'll get through the zombies and develop new ways to love beans. The next thing is duct tape. Duct tape is an essential. Now, you can buy duct tape anywhere, but I suggest the dollar store, people. Come on, $1.25 store, I should say. You'd be amazed at what you find there. Duct tape, like I said, is an absolute must-have. It's like the Swiss Army knife of sticky things. Patch a leak, fix a shoe, secure your bunker, or if things get really desperate, you can make clothing out of it. Hey, trends have to start somewhere, right? Now, the next thing I have is a flashlight. Next is lighting. A flashlight is essential. But pro tip, don't wait till the zombies to check the batteries. Nothing says the end of the world like a dead flashlight, like this one. It doesn't work. Also, bonus points, if you pick up a glow stick or two, they're cheap, they're fun, and you'll look like you're having a rave while fending off the zombies. Now, the second thing is your first aid kit. I have one right here. Okay? Now, the dollar store may not have everything, but it's better than nothing. Grab Band-Aids, aspirin, maybe a little hand sanitizer, but don't be surprised if your first aid kit has everything except what you really need. That's when you improvise and call creative medical practice. You always need to have medicine that you take. If there's any kind of prescriptions you take, make sure you have an extra supply packed away as well. Now, we all know what happened with this. In 2020, we had a shortage of toilet paper. Yes, people, the zombies, like I said, in 2020, if that toilet paper is worth its weight in gold during a crisis, I mean, you couldn't find it anywhere. I have a friend who has a channel, 8 Sigma 8, and he was telling me over and over, you need to go to auto parts stores. Think outside of the box. It might be blue, might be yellow, might be green, but it's a good place to stock up on toilet paper and paper towels if the stores run out of it again. But remember, in a pinch, we're going old school. If you have any junk mail laying around or any old paper towels or anything, hey, they'll work in a pinch, right? You can't be too picky. Now, finally, we got to talk about growing your own food. Now, I can't grow my own food. I have a black thumb. I can't grow anything. I can't even grow an ivy plant. So, if the zombies come and you need to be prepared, you might want to be a farmer and try to start planting your own food. Basil, sure. Tomatoes, why not? But for some reason, all I can grow is disappointment, like I just said. Gardening tip number 1, read the instructions. Now, people, you never know when something might happen. You might have to be prepared tomorrow, next week, next year, whatever. You just never know. So there you have it. Prepping can be fun, affordable, and surprisingly entertaining. Remember, the goal is to survive and thrive, even if you're thriving on beans and your gardening skills. Until next time, stay prepared and keep laughing through the chaos. We'll get through the zombies together, $1 at a time, and you never know. You have a family, go out and start a garden. The kids might like to do that, or even yourself. Start going to the dollar store and buy a couple items at a time. You just never know. Again, this is Beth at PTSD Penguin. You have a great day. Until next time.